What is going on, you guys? It's Will here. Now that the G-Fest vlogs are over, we can get into the tour reviews of my G-Fest buys. Starting with my very first G-Fest buy, we have Godzilla 1991. The actual 1991 Godzilla. How freaking awesome is this? This figure is just incredible. Like, honestly, when I saw this figure at G-Fest, I did not hesitate when I came across it. I snagged it up right away. I have his little price tag here. 1991 Godzilla. For, oops, upside down. For $40. For $40, this was maybe like one of like 4 or 5 Godzilla 91 figures that I saw at the convention. There were some others, some were more expensive. There was one that was actually for $35. I did not go with that one because that one didn't have silver on the spines. The spines were a lot more darker in color, like they're almost black. So I think I made a good choice going with this one because he has great paint applications. Like, I love the silver spines. It wouldn't be Godzilla 91 without the silver spines. But damn, you guys, this figure is just all around classic. Let me just bring him up closer for you guys. I love his brown eyes. That's what made Godzilla 1991 just so different from any other suit in the Heisei series. Just he had these big brown eyes. He was different from 84 and a lot different from 92, 93, and 94. And look how he stands completely upright. Got that big muscular chest there. Yeah, seriously, this suit is one of my favorites in the entire Godzilla series. Like, I love the Bio/Gedo Goji suit. And this figure is just awesome. It's a shame that this older Bandai figure is the only representation we got of Godzilla 91 here. Well, there is technically the S8's Monster Arts kind of like 89 figure, but it's not really the same. So yeah, you guys, seriously, everything on this figure is just incredibly done. Like his spines, look at that. They're all nicely aligned, not crooked, messed up like this thing. Like, I'm sure a lot of us would prefer that we got a 6-inch Godzilla 1991, with the nice soft vinyl, instead of several reissues of Godzilla 93 here. I'm pretty sure a lot of us would have preferred a 6-inch resculpt of Godzilla 91 here. That'd be pretty awesome. Like, why couldn't Bandai do something like that exclusive for the Memorial Box or something? I think, that would have been a much more desired figure than Godzilla 92 over there, or 93, whatever he's called. Articulation for this Godzilla, he's very hard vinyl. So, he doesn't really have much. It's very limited movement. Arms can go in and out, but he's very stiff. Same with the head, it can kind of turn. Legs can go up a little, but again, it's very stiff, and I don't want to break them. Tail, that's about as much movement as you're going to get. And it's a little movement in the tail up here. So yeah, he's, like I said, he's very hard vinyl. And you really don't want to mess with these figures, because they're really fragile. You don't want to break them. So yeah. Now, from my understanding, there are a few versions of Godzilla 1991 that you can get. This one, it was made in Japan. See right there, Bandai Japan. So there's the Japan version. And there's also a Korean version. The Korean version, I believe the difference is, I think it's just a little shorter. I think the vinyl is slightly darker. And I think it has much more prominent silver paint job. And the eyes aren't brown. The eyes are actually silver on the Korean version. So I would definitely try to go for the Japanese one if you can, because it's the much more desired of the two. But the Korean one's not that far off. It's pretty much the exact same sculpt, just with a little bit of an altered paint application. However, I was talking with a few friends, Desu Goji was one of them who reached out to me, because I posted this figure on my Instagram, and he brought to my attention that there may be 2 versions of the Godzilla 91 figure. So there was the original 1991 version that came out when Godzilla vs. King Ghidorah came out, and apparently in 1993, Godzilla 1991 was re-released, well, kind of re-released. He was released in this special blister pack, or yeah, blister pack, whatever you want to call it, with the Godzillasaurus. And Desu Goji and I, we kind of believe that this figure may be the version from the box set, just because of how much more curved up the tail is. The original 1991 one had a tail that was more out more, and this one has a tail that's more curved up. So we're not exactly sure. You know, I don't think there really is no difference between the blister pack version or the original one released with the tag. I don't think there really is a difference, but if it is the blister pack one, it's pretty cool because it makes it more unique in my opinion. But yeah, mine does kind of have a tail that curls a little more upward than outward, so who knows? We never know, I guess. So real quick, we're going to go to size comparison. This figure is in the standard scale. He's approximately 8 inches tall. He's a little shorter than some other figures, though. Like here's Kiru. And you guys should recognize this Kiru, because I bought him at G-Fest as well. The Bandai 2002 Kiru. Really awesome. May review this guy next, who knows. Anything's possible. One scaling that I like this figure with is he looks pretty good with Godzilla Jr. Because, you know, as we all know, Godzilla Jr. is like around half Godzilla size in Godzilla vs. Destroya. And this looks actually not too bad. Yeah, I actually like how this looks. Doesn't look bad at all. And, you know, you guys saw this guy earlier, so here's again with the Godzilla 92, 93 figure. You can see there's a pretty big difference in the sculpt. A much big difference. As you guys know, this mold was originally an 8-inch figure mold. I did actually see the original 8-inch figures of this guy at G-Fest, as you saw in some of the vlogs. I think I filmed them, not like sure. I don't really watch my vlogs after I edit them, so... But yeah, this mold was originally an 8-inch standard figure mold, and it was released, I believe, 3 different times. Once for Godzilla vs. Mothra, then Godzilla vs. Mechagodzilla 2, then Godzilla vs. Space Godzilla, and yeah. But yeah, I'm sure a lot of us would prefer to have a 6-inch Godzilla 1991 as opposed to so many reissues of the Godzilla 92 mold. But I mean, Godzilla 92 is not bad. You know, he's classic. He's classic, but seriously. It'd be awesome to have a Godzilla 1991 6-inch figure. That would be incredible. So alrighty, you guys, this is Godzilla 1991. Let's get a few more close-up shots on him. Like, I seriously can't get over that I had this figure in my hands. You know, I never thought I would get my hands on this figure, you know, because it was just such a classic figure. You know, if you try going online, prices for him get whacked up like crazy. But then when I went to G-Fest this year, you know, this was one of the very first figures that I saw, and I did not hesitate. I snagged them up for, you know, like you saw, $40. And I think that's a pretty good price for this figure, especially for how old it is and how desirable it is. Because this is definitely a classic Bandai figure. You know, next to the 1962 Godzilla, next to Baragon, next to Bylante, all those classic 80s, 90s Bandai figures. This figure is definitely up there. And it's definitely a highly sought after figure in my opinion. But yeah, you guys, it's been Godzilla 1991. It's been pretty nice to get back to the Godzilla tour reviews. This was the first Godzilla tour review in 9 months. Can you believe that? 9 months, crazy. The last Godzilla tour review we did was Godzilla 1984, you know, the Memorial Box version. And yeah, that was 9 months ago. It's crazy how fast time flies. But yeah, we get back to the G-Fest reviews now. You know, we can start reviewing stuff from my haul because, you know, I stopped doing Godzilla reviews because I didn't really have anything interesting to review. But now that, you know, we have the G-Fest buys, we can get back to it. So yeah, I'm looking forward to that. But guys, Godzilla 1991, incredible figure. If you can get your hands on it, don't hesitate. Pick him up. He's a classic Bandai figure, and I think you're gonna love him. You know, this is now one of my new favorite figures, one of my new prized possessions of my entire collection, and it's just awesome. Classic, iconic Godzilla 1991. Alright guys, I'll see you with the next Godzilla tour review. I'm not sure what I should review next. Maybe this guy? I don't know. You guys are gonna have to tune in and find out. Alright guys, I'll see you in the next Godzilla review, and hey, just keep collecting. Keep your collections growing. You know, we're all Godzilla fans. We're all in this community together. Yeah, we all stand together. Alright guys, I'll see you in the next Godzilla toy review.